It's your boy LB, Homie Evolution Cat. Started this new series. We're going to talk about the keys to victory from the 52 block size for the new upcoming fights, what they have to do to win, and if they even got a chance to win. And first and foremost, we're going to start with the Errol Spence Porter fight. Now for right now, he's going to be Porter. You know, Porter, by the way, Porter has that thing where he stutter steps and then he comes in. But the problem with Porter, as he comes in, Errol Spence is known to take that half step back, and he's very good at it. So as Porter comes in, he takes that half step back and he gets the banging on it. And this is where Porter is going to have a lot of problems, because Porter is very good at smothering a lot of people and smothering his own work too. He comes in so close, he smothers his punches, but he gets a high grade because he's always working. The problem with trying to do this against Spence is Spence is king of the half step. If you look at the Lamont Peterson fight, if you look at all of the even down to what's the name, Kells. If you even look at the Kells fight, when it comes to that half-step fight of critical range, because most people, when you rush in, they get caught up in here and they can't really work, or the ref has to pull them out. Spence is very genius, and his style is so simple, it's genius, that when you do come in, he takes that half-step and he gets ready to work. I'm doing it as a orthodox. It's even worse with Spence as the southpaw. Let's get Spence as the southpaw. So when you come in and he takes that half step back, he's right there to bomb on you. So Porter's going to have a problem with that. Does Porter stand a chance of beating Spence? Yes, if he outworks Spence, but I just don't see that happening. Spence is a workhorse. There is a chance for Porter to come in with them smothering shots, and they're not the prettiest shots, and maybe I don't think he's going to hurt Spence. So I really, it's sad to say, I'm kind of like Freddie Roach. Spence is going to kill you.
Now,
so Andy Ruiz.
What you think would be a good strategy for Porter now?
That's what I'm saying. For Porter, his best strategy, I'm going to tell you like Freddie Roach told you live. Spence is going to kill you. All right, so now off to Andy Ruiz. Next one, Andy Ruiz versus Joshua. Now, the keys to victory for Andy Ruiz is the same as the first plan. He wants to come in, force the inside game work, bang, and catch Joshua, because Joshua has no head movement. He's going to stand right there, so he wants to keep the fight close, throw all of those punches, because when you miss, Ruiz, he's launching 6 missiles at you. He's walking you down.
Snicker power.
Yeah, when he's missing, he's still throwing. So once he forces the close range, he can repeat the same thing that brought him the victory, is the moving close, bang, 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 multiple punches, catch Joshua frozen, European style, head up.
I got to end still.
Now, Joshua's keys to victory against Ruiz is to keep him at the end of the jab. Now, everybody says this. They said, keep him at the end of the jab. This is a lot harder than what it looks like, because Ruiz is coming, he's moving. Yeah, so you throwing out that jab, you're going to miss him. But also keeping him at the end of the jab means knowing how to control him after the jab misses. So you coming in with that Mike Tyson style, I'm jabbing, come in, jab it, and you got to walk in. He needs to grab him and turn and hold him. That you
don't allow him.
You be Joshua. I'm gonna be Ruiz. So when he's coming in with this, Joshua needs to hold him, grab him, bang on him, spin him, and then push him back to the end of the jab. Don't keep everything like, keep him long range. Have a game that when he does make it past here, you doing stuff like that. And spinning him. If you look at Joe Frazier versus George Foreman, every time Joe because Joe would have to go down to launch his left hook. So every time he went down, Foreman was pushing him. genius. So every time he got set, he was
Take his
pushed off.
base.
He took his base away from him. Joe Frazier never got a chance to launch the left hook at. Go watch the fight. But anyway, that's how Joshua needs to fight Andy Ruiz to win. He needs to spin him, keep him at the end of the jab, hold him, tie him, bang him. But we all know that's not the European style. So I choose Andy Ruiz.